I want to make a quick video on why creating the text for a t-shirt can take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a box and then some text. This black outline is called a stroke. It's a mathematically calculated vector boundary around the shape. And we also have brushes, which are vector graphics. And what we can do is apply these brushes, these looking graphics, to the stroke. Okay. What we can also do with these brushes is apply it to the stroke of text. Now text is natively black, so I need to come in here, make the text itself invisible, and then I'm going to play with everything else in this appearance panel to the right of the screen. Let's say that we really want pink text. Yeah. And let's say that we're just absolutely in love with that brush. Of course we are. Now it's time to look at fonts. So I'm going to move this down. With over 200 different fonts natively in the library, and more if you so add, the options are just immense. Let's say that we perused these for hours. I'm just like, yes, that's perfect. But it's still lacking a little oomph. We can apply another stroke. Okay? And in the stroke panel, there are over 150 and more if you so wish to add different strokes that you can apply to the text. Well, we can't really see that, so let's make this yellow. Well, it's in the front, right? It's above everything else. And in this appearance panel, you can adjust the priority. Let's say that we want it behind the black. It's like, okay, well, the pink is kind of lost. So let's actually put it below the pink. It's like, or the yellow. It's like, that's not really what I want to do, but okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? I want another stroke. The amount of options are ridiculous. Let's say that we wanted something not so heavy. Okay, so we're going to come in here. That's too big. So we're going to lower the size. I can't get any smaller than that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one's perfect. Absolutely perfect, right? Well, what we can then do is affect the mathematical expression of how the opacity is being laid. So let's say that we want to lighten it up. And what it does is it calculates the inner junctions of all the paths and algorithmically either brightens, dodges, hardens, etc. There are immense options here. Okay, so we have 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 different filters there. Let's say that, oh, yep, this is perfect. Okay, well, let's bring up calculator. So we started off, let's say that you added some brush strokes to your library, and we have 300 different strokes. Well, different brushes. Let's say that we also have 200 different fonts. And for each of those fonts, you have bold, italic, but not for all of them. Let's say for half of them, which means that you're going to have 2 more or 3 more variances for half the amount of text. So we're just going to roughly estimate that to about 200 more basic variations. Now, not going into the different colors because that's not technically unlimited. It's just a incredibly high value. It's actually 256 cubed, but the opacity filters, there were 16, which means that we can change how each layer affects one another 16 different ways on each of the different strokes. Okay, so let's say that this is all just for one stroke, the amount of variations. Let's say that we have 3 strokes. Yeah, 3's pretty decent number. Okay. 500 million there are 500 million basic interactions just by applying brush strokes to text. That's kind of why it takes a while.